this year while boxing, I was convinced that I fractured my wrist. It hurt really bad, and it especially hurt when I bent it in a weird way, and I proceeded to not go to the doctor. I just kind of dealt with it. Welcome to Monday Mornings with Kyle Reed, the only show where the host thinks going to the doctor is a waste of time. I hate going to the doctor, okay? It sucks. I haven't gone to my routine checkup in years. I don't even have a primary care doctor at all. Anything that I have to schedule that's like outside of work is like so hard for me to do. I don't go to the dentist, I don't go to the doctor. I'll avoid going to the doctor like at all costs. So like I said, earlier this year I hurt my wrist while boxing. Did not go to the doctor. My first time sparring, I got hit in the face so many times that my nose was bleeding. I had a bloody nose. For about a couple weeks after, my nose would make like a weird like clicking noise. I would move it like this and like something felt disengaged or something. Something did not feel right. I just didn't go to the doctor. It'll resolve itself eventually, I feel like. I think I have a deviated septum. That's what my friend told me I might have. But other than that, it's fine. I think I like misplaced a disc in my back when I was taking out the trash on my last week of In-N-Out. I lifted it wrong, and I think I completely fucked. I know I completely fucked up my back. Not really sure what's wrong with it because I haven't gone to the doctor. It's been 4 months. It's been shitty enough to the point where I finally said, okay, maybe I should see somebody. But I went to a chiropractor, right? The guy told me this. He said, okay, either you have a bulging disc or you have a tumor. I was like, well, fucking thanks, man. And then he's like, well, you're too young to have a tumor, so I don't think you have a tumor. He proceeded to crack my back, and it was not the thing that I needed. It did not help me at all. I hurt my back in August. I went to the chiropractor in December, and since then I've just been dealing with it. But it's getting better, you know, I'm stretching and it's getting better, so I don't feel like I need a doctor. I went to urgent care last week. That's what's prompting this kind of rant session about doctors. I like to avoid doctors at all costs, but I was having some trouble swallowing to the point where every time I swallowed, it felt like I was getting stabbed in the throat. Really uncomfortable pain, kind of sucked. It was really messing with my eating habits. I had to deal with this one, okay? You know, I could deal with a little bit of wrist pain, could deal with a little bit of back pain, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But if I can't have my chicken and pasta, then that's tough, you know, that's really tough. I went to urgent care. Awful experience, dude. It was so fucking long. It took so long. Granted, I went at like 5 p.m. on a Wednesday, so it was probably on the best conditions for an urgent care, but oh my God, it took forever. And it was like, all they did was they tested me for strep throat, and then I had to wait there until the results came in, and they gave me a couple pills, they gave me a prescription, and then they said, all right, you're good to go. And that whole process took 3 hours. I mean, good thing I did it, because apparently strep throat can turn into some really nasty shit if you don't take care of it. So sometimes what doesn't kill you will just kill you later on in life. Urgent care sucks. Like, sitting in an urgent care, waiting there, like, sucks. Everyone's like sick or like has some sort of problem. There's these kids that are like coughing all over the place, and like their parents don't want to be there either, so they're not really dealing with the kid. Like, their parents are kind of pissed off that they're there. There's people that are older that are like coughing up shit that you don't want to fucking deal with. And then there's like people that are like a little too open. Like, there's this one guy who was talking to this older couple. They were talking about like cremation. He'd be like, don't ask me how I know this, but, and he'd say some really weird obscure fact about like some random cremation company. Okay, the fact that you like started that sentence with, don't ask me how I know this, that worries me. You know, that worries me a little bit. So urgent care sucks. Doctors suck. I will never go to the doctor ever again. My brain works in a weird way. It's kind of bad, but anything that doesn't have to do with work is not productive to me. If I have to leave my desk for fucking 3 hours to go to urgent care to fix a problem that, if it doesn't get fixed, could actually turn into something way worse, that's not productive to me. But that's a deeper issue that we can probably get into in a different video. Moral of the story, everything I say in these videos, it's bad advice. Everything I say in these videos are bad advice, okay? Go to the doctor. Don't follow in my footsteps.